It looks like Kevin Durant and the Suns are headed towards a split, and that would require KD to be traded since he still has 1 year left on his contract. So who should he be traded to? All right, Durant does not have a no trade clause, but let's assume he has some input on the decision and come up with a good landing spot. The first team that came to mind, honestly, was the Thunder. I just think it'd be cool if he went back there, and I think it's pretty obvious they could both have the ammo to trade for him and also give KD a good chance of winning a title. But aside from that reunion, I would go ahead and eliminate the entire Western Conference if I were him. Any star who has a choice should either go to or stay in the East. Your path to the NBA Finals is simply easier, and KD found out the hard way last season when the Suns won 49 games, yet they were the 6th seed and they lost in the first round. 49 games would have been good enough for the 3rd seed in the East and 1 game at a second. Just go to the East and your life will be easier. So I'm looking at the Eastern Conference, and I think it should also be a team that checks off these boxes. They have to already be good enough to guarantee contention. They have to be a good defensive team so that KD can fit in well as a scoring threat, especially as he ages. And then I'd also like that team to be young enough so that KD doesn't run into the same issues he's had relying on older teammates to stay healthy. Now, 2 teams fit these parameters quite well. The first is the Knicks, and I like this idea in part because they could ship Mikal Bridges back to Phoenix. But I don't know how good New York would be defensively if they swap Bridges out for Durant, so the Knicks are not the one. The best fit to me is the Orlando Magic. They have one of the best defenses in the league, but also one of the worst offenses. They have some young players like Anthony Black and Jet Howard that they could part with or picks, whatever the Suns want. It makes a lot of sense for KD to go to the Magic.